Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to another edition of Warcat Hockey. Your Worcesterville Warcats taking on the visiting Cincinnati Swords here live from Ice House, downtown Columbus. Warcats in their home whites, yellow, black, and red trim. The Swords are in their traveling blues with a white and yellow trim. Moments away from puck drop here. As the Warcats have a two-game set this weekend. Tomorrow, the Cats opening up OSHL League play against the Miami Redhawks. All right, starting out for the Warcats, we'll have Burner, Hinton, and Reisinger, the forward trio, along with Crone and Whaley on the back end, and Carone in net. Off the opening dot, Reed Hinton to take the draw. Face-off picked up by the Swords. Cut in by Whaley, tries to bring it into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck comes back to Cincinnati across the blue line. They go to the outside. Crone gets a stick on it. He picks it off. He reverses the field, comes up the near wall. Burner, long stretch pass. Tries to hit Reisinger a little out of his reach. Reisinger gives it a chase, but Cincinnati's able to get it back into the neutral. Long they come from the near side, walking around Whaley. The Swords, they walk in. There's a high shot, and they score! Quick shot over the blocker side shoulder of Carone. And Cincinnati with a quick 1-0 lead early going here of the first period. That was a nice shot. Not much room up there, but he was able to pick the corner. He walks around the defenseman, and then he goes upstairs with it. Not the start the Warcats were looking for here, 33 seconds in. Weisenberger, out there now with Fury and Tid. The Warcats going to work. Weisenberger picks it up. He reverses it to Weiss. Evan Weiss mans it to Fury. Fury across the red line. He's got Tid with him. Drops it over to Tid. Tid on the near side wall. It goes into the corner. Tid gives chase. He overskates it. He sticks with it, though. He's got it behind the net. He tries to find a play on front. Elk comes all the way to the back door, and they score! And just like that, Weisenberger puts the biscuit into the basket, and the Warcats tie it up a mere 27 seconds later. 1 minute into the game, and we have a 1-1 tie. Nice work behind the net by Tid. He sends it out front, comes all the way to the back door, Luke Weisenberger, and he buries it. Fiala now out there with Woodruff, and on the far side is Sawyer. I believe that is a JV call-up. Not sure his first name, but Sawyer out here. Crone now picks it up behind the net. Crone, he's able to chip it up, gets it to Woodruff. Woodruff chips it over to Fiala. The defenseman makes a play on it, and he's able to keep that one from going towards the net. And he rolls behind the cage there. Woodruff bodies his man down. On the support is Sawyer. Sawyer walks off the red line and gives it to Fiala. Fiala tries to make a move, and it rolls off his stick, and out come the Swords. There's a quick up. Pass, dribbles all the way down to Corona. Whaley picks it up. Whaley pumps the brakes. He sends it near side. Risinger right off the boards. He's able to gather. He sends it far side to Fiala. The rest of the Cats looking for a line change. Risinger picks this one up in the neutral zone. Looking for support. He finds Hinton on the back door. Hinton, he tries to re-up it to Risinger, and it gets deflected back behind the cage. Sanders is able to gather. He gets hooked right in front of the ref. No call, but he's able to get the puck up to Burner. Burner sends it middle of the ice to Hinton. Can't handle it, but he plays it off the wall and dumps it in. Far side corner it goes. Burner gives chase. He gathers it off the wall. He comes back to Sanders. Sanders backhand pass down low. Tries to hit Risinger. Risinger fans on it. Burner, he sends it out front. Hinton. There's a shot. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right behind the goalie in the blue paint, and the tender covers it up for the whistle here. 14:32 to play here in the first period. We've already got a 1-1 game. Woodruff, Tid, and Fury back out there. Or, I'm sorry, that's Weisenberger, not Woodruff. Hartwell and Sanders on the back door. Nice clean win there by Weisenberger. Hartwell has it. He winds up, takes a shot, a bouncing puck, save made. There's an attempt from Weisenberger from behind the goal line, and it comes all the way out. Swords now look to carry it in the zone. It's dumped in. Sanders picks it up behind the cage. He gets behind Tid, and that's sent right out in front, goes wide, comes out the back door. Low to high, long shot from the point. Caron sees that one, he holds onto it. No rebound, 14:03 to play, first period. Whaley and Crone on D, Woodruff, Fiala, and Sawyer, the forwards. Woodruff on the dot. Run by the Swords, off angle shot, quick shot, Crone saves it. Sat right in the crease, Crone alertly picks it up, banks it off the wall. Sawyer's able to chip it out to Fiala. Fiala near side to Woodruff. Across the blue line he goes. Woodruff, top of the circles, takes a long shot, goes wide. The left side comes all the way out, near side. Whaley's able to keep that one in. Sawyer on the near side wall, fending off his attacker, gets it down to Woodruff, puts it out front to Fiala. There's a backhand, save made. Bouncing puck, Fiala picks it up. With control of it is Carson Fiala. He dingles and dangles, comes across the top, and rolls all the way down to Sawyer. Shot, save made. Fiala now, he picks it up off the near side wall. Looking for an opening, gets bumped off the puck, stays with it, and finally the Swords are able to get it back out into the neutral zone, and down they come. Dropped out in front, nobody there. Crone gathers up the loose change. Crone with room. Cats going for a line change. Woodruff out there along with Crone. Crone, he goes through the whole team, and it just gets swiped off his stick at the last second here. Through the neutral zone it goes all the way down. Whaley picks it up, no icing call here. Leaving Whaley behind the net. He reverses it with one guy all over him. Reverses it again, sends it near side, out of the reach of Weiss, comes out to Burner. Burner gathers it off the wall. He chips it back to Weiss. Weiss sidesteps one man. He then sends it back up, tries it. Burner misses it, but it goes all the way down onto the tender, who then plays it off into the near side wall. Burner then bodies his man, he picks it up below the goal line. Burner walks out, he's on the backhand, he turns, backhand shot, goes wide. Hinton picks it up in the corner. He sends it behind the net. Reisinger, or I'm sorry, that's Burner behind the net. He gathers it, looking for space, turns. Little one-time action with Reisinger. He gets the shot off and a save made. 12-17 to play here in the first period. Both goals within the first minute of this hockey game. Weisenberger, Fury, and Tidd. The forwards, Sanders and Weiss, the D-men. There's a nice clean win by Weisenberger. Gets to Tidd, takes a shot, gets deflected off into the window behind the net. Weiss on the pitch, keeps it down low. Fury's down there along with Tidd. Tidd has it. Fury sends it right out front to Weisenberger. That's deflected wide. Tidd tries to find Luke in the middle there. Sanders does a good job of keeping that puck in. It goes behind the net. Fury gives chase. He sends it out front. Nobody there. And it comes all the way out back into the neutral. Picked up by Sanders. Sanders back across the red line with room. Time and space goes to Sanders. He walks in on the back end. It rolls off his stick. Turns. He fans on the shot attempt. As the Swords are able to get that puck out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Hartwell. Back to Sanders. Goes far side. Weisenberger takes a shot off. Rebound is covered up. We got a whistle with 11:35 to play here, first period. Woodruff, Sawyer, and Fiala now with Hartwell and Crone on the back end. Woodruff on the dot. Off the draw. Cincinnati comes away with it. Hartwell, nice keep in there. The music still playing. There he goes. It finally goes off. Fiala now keeps that puck in. He tries to send it down to Sawyer. Cincinnati Swords regather it. Pops out into the neutral zone. Woodruff. He sends it far side. Fiala across the blue line. Fiala walks into the center. Gets it swiped off his stick. Nice keep there by Woodruff. Woodruff now peels off the wall. Sends it down low. Bounces off a skate to Fiala. Fiala turns. He goes down, but he gets back up with possession. He gets it back to the point to Crone. Now it gets chipped past Crone. The numbers the other way go. The Swords on the far side have an opportunity. The Swords step into one. Oh, kicked away by Crone. And it comes out onto the near side and chipped back into Swords territory. Stretch pass up to the neutral zone. Crone gives chase. Crone with the puck now. Gets it up to Burner. Burner through the neutral zone. Side steps a couple of Swords, walks through another one. He then tries to send it over to Hinton. And then Reisinger on the back door gets his pocket picked, and it comes back to the Swords. 2-on-2 they go. Now on the wide side, Whaley trying to keep his man to the ice. Nice job there by Whaley, boarding his guy into the wall. And he's able to come away with the puck. He chips it out into the neutral zone. The Swords regather it at the dot. Carried across the blue line. Stick checked by Burner, but kept in by the Swords. Swords walk away. The puck dribbles down towards Crone. Hinton steps in and sends it out of harm's way. Now it's chipped into the neutral zone. Burner now with an opportunity. There goes Nolan Burner. A little half breakaway coming up. He walks in. Oh, and he gets stymied there right at the tender. He might have lost control of it at the last second, and the puck rolls off his stick. Now the Swords back the other way. Sanders pounces on the loose puck. He's got a lot of room the far side. Sanders walks into the dot. Shot save made. Rebound on the wraparound. Oh, he didn't quite get around all the way. Reisinger picks it up, sends it out front, and Burner scores. Sanders comes all the way around, goes for the wraparound. Just a little short. Reisinger's there to pick it up. He sends it out front to Burner, who buries it home. And the Warcats take a 2-1 lead with 9:37 to play here in the first period. Referees are. We went talking to the coach for Cincinnati. Not sure what that's about. Meisterberger out there taking the draw. Fury and Tidd. Tidd picks that one up into the neutral zone. He sends it up to Weisenberger. He shot. Oh, and he scores! Oh, Meisterberger, his second of the afternoon. Just like that, up 3-1, 9:19 to play. Off the draw now, the Swords with control of it. That pass is picked up by Colin Fury. He's got Tid going to the net. Takes a shot, gets deflected into the corner. Tid gathers it below the dot. Tid behind the net, fending off one guy. He walks out. He tries to scoop around in front of the net, and it drifts off his stick into the near side boards. Fury, he's battling, gets it down to Weisenberger. Tries to chip away at it. Loose puck. Comes back to the point. Weiss, he winds up, takes a hard shot. Save made. No rebound. Weisenberger, Burgermeister on the doorstep there. Woodruff and Sawyer now with Hartwell and Sanders. Off the draw, Woodruff ties up his man. Hartwell steps into one. Long shot gets deflected wide. Comes out far side. Sanders picks it up on the half wall. He sends it out front. Oh, quick shot by Woodruff, just goes wide. And Sawyers look to come away with a nice jump there by Sawyer to keep that puck in. He sends it down low. Sawyers will look to come away with it. On the near side, picked off by Fiala in the neutral zone. Foul across the blue line. He looks to walk around. Nice stick check there by the defender. Swords can't get the puck out of their own zone though, as it's kept in there by Sawyer. Not once but twice. It's dumped in deep. Fiala gives chase behind the net. Woodruff, the second man in, he gathers it now. Woodruff reverses it down low, goes behind the net. Sawyer gives chase. Woodruff comes in, pick up the loose puck, fends off one guy. Sawyer's in there to help out. The Swords look to carry it out, long stretch pass, stepped up by Hartwell. Sanders picks up the loose puck through the middle. Sanders sends it across the middle of the slot, nobody there, and the Swords are able to chip it out of the zone. Hartwell on the recovery down low. Long stretch pass to Burner. Far side goes Burner. Drifts over the way to Hinton. Hinton. He tries to get a shot, gets hooked. There's a save made off the pad. Comes all the way out into the neutral zone. Crone gathers it, sends it near side to Whaley. Whaley chips it up to Reisinger, back to Whaley. Whaley across the red line and dumps it in. Approaching the 7-minute mark here in the first period. Warcats lead 3-1. Now that's kept in. Burner down low. He's got Reisinger in front. Burner a little between the legs. Pass, try to get it over to Reisinger. Gets intercepted. And the Swords come back the other way. They're going to send that the length of the ice. And it's going to go wide of Caron for an icing call here with 6:54 to play. Fury going to take this face off. He's front on Tid and Burgermeister. Off the draw, Fury wins it. Weisenberger chips it back to Whaley, who gets it far side to Crone. Crone, long shot from the point, deflected in front by Tid. Rolls to the tender, covers it up. Weisenberger on the far side dot. Oh, nice spin there, gets it to Tid, back to Weisenberger, backhand, doesn't get through, it's a bouncing puck in the slot. Tid ends up with it on his stick. Tid trying to protect it. Bouncing puck, nice keep by Crone. Crone walks in, that shot gets deflected far side. Weisenberger gathers it, chips it back to Whaley, who dumps it in, comes rimming all the way around. Crone steps in off the point. He gathers it off the dasher, tries to send it out front, comes right back to him. Weisenberger, Burgermeister sends it behind the net, all the way to Fury. Fury walking up right to the top of the circle. He fans on that shot. He regathers it, fans the second attempt. He's tried to get chipped out of the boards, and it goes up into the Cincinnati bench. And while the face-off deep in Swords territory, 6:09 to play here, first period. Cats up 3-1. Woodruff, Fiala, Sawyer with Weiss and Sanders. Fiala, clean win there to Sawyer. Sawyer far side to Sanders. Sanders dumps it in behind the net. Fiala's there. Oops. All right, Fiala gathers it. Protecting it. He's got Woodruff down low. Maintains control, does Carson Fiala. Woodruff comes in to help out. Woodruff now comes in the top of the circle, takes a shot, comes right out to Sawyer. Sawyer rebounder, right to the top of the crease. Where is it? Oh, there's a beautiful save there. A double stack pad stop on Woodruff by the Cincinnati goaltender. Fiala now, he picks it up. He goes back to Sawyer. Sawyer protects the puck. He's behind. He reverses it. But the Cincinnati Swords are there, and they come away with it into the neutral zone. Back the other way come the Swords. He dribbles onto Carone, who sends that towards the corner, and it's picked up there by Weiss, who then sends it out into the neutral zone. Cincinnati regathers it at the blue line, chipped away by Sanders, comes out into the neutral, and sent back in where Sanders regathers. Behind the net goes Sanders. He reverses it, sends it behind to Weiss. Weiss will play it up to Reisinger. Reisinger plays it off here. The puck dribbles to Carone, and he tries to play it. It's a bouncing puck. Reisinger alertly swipes it away. Sanders now gets a stick check on his man. Berner comes down to help out. Berner now with it. He sends it far side and skates into it, and now we've got a penalty behind the play, and it looks like Sanders is going to go to the box. And Sanders gets a hooking penalty behind the play. And the Swords will go to their first power play of the afternoon, down by 2. 4:40 to play, Cats up 3-1. So Berner, Reisinger, Crone, and Whaley, the 4-man unit. Berner to take this draw as we await the penalty to be put up on the scoreboard. Go. 2 minutes on the board. Face off, won by the Cats. Crone picks it up. Crone behind the net. He shoves it up to the near side, comes to the Cincinnati point, and Reisinger steps into that one. Has an opportunity the other way. A good back check by the Swords player. Even better work by Reisinger. He then sends it out front. Nobody there. Off the end wall. Crone takes a shot, deflected high, and it just goes wide. Berner now on the attack. As he looks to gather it, he's fending off 3 Swords players. Berner now just killing precious time. He gets pinched off, and the Swords look to come back the other way. Through the neutral zone goes Cincinnati, far side, with speed. They try to cut in. There's an off-angle shot, steered away by Carone, I believe. And Cincinnati looking to set up on the half wall. They send it back to the point. Berner gets a stick on it, and it trickles all the way back into Cincinnati's zone. 1:05 remains in the Sanders penalty. Cincinnati now. Now they fanned on it. Tidd, shorthanded breakaway. Opportunity for Josh Tidd. Shoots. Save made. Tidd now follows it up in the corner as Cincinnati looks to come away with it. Long shot by Weiss. Oh, goes all the way through. The tender might have been playing a tip there, but he had to make an awkward save to keep that one out of the net. Tidd doing some good work down low. He's out there with Reed hitting the high man. Hartwell and Weiss, the D. 35 seconds into Sanders' penalty, and the Warcats have carried most of the play here. Short-handed, Hartwell now picks that one off in the neutral zone and dumps it softly right back behind the net. Tidd gives chase. There's another pass to the front, hitting. He intercepted, backhand shot, goes wide, and it comes out the near side. Cincinnati having a hard time getting out of their own zone. They chip it up there, long stretch pass into the neutral zone, long slap shot, gloved by Carone, no problem. 2 seconds left in the power play. 2:41 in the first period, and the Cats are up 3-1. Fiala on the dot. He's out there with Woodruff. Puck comes back to the Swords. Long shot blocked by Fiala. Comes right back to the Swords. Stick check there by Whaley. Second one. 5-on-5 they play with 2.5 left here in the first period. Along the near side wall, the Swords look to come away with it. They shot. Save made. That's a sent out front. Crone paddles that one aside. Crone gathers it. Comes back to the point. Fanned on, but it comes to the half wall. Long shot. Crone off the shoulder with a save. Another attempt. Saves that one, and he gloves it out of midair. He gets the whistle with 2:13 to play. Woodruff on the dot, flanked by Fiala and Sawyer, Crone, and Whaley, the D-men. Due to the catch of 5. Off the draw, Whaley pounces on the loose puck, sends it far side, kept in, comes to Crone, Crone with a quick up to Woodruff, chips it to Fiala, Fiala back the other way, Fiala with Woodruff, drops it to Woodruff, back to Fiala, oh, and it gets intercepted, nice try there by Woodruff, and the Swords go the other direction, speed on the outside, Sanders tries to get there, Crone slams the door on the short side, it goes off the side of the post, and he gathers the rebound. Hinton now with Weiss and Sanders. Face off won by the Swords. They try to walk off the half wall. There's a shot that goes wide, comes out the far side. Bad angle shot there. They try to send it out. That's deflected by Sanders. He's trying to up the wall to Burner then chips it out to Reisinger. Potential 2-on-1 here. Reisinger with Hinton going hard to the net. Reisinger feeds him Hinton. He then slides it. Oh, just far side off the edge of the post. He tries to softly put it in on the backhand. The Swords look to come out the other way. Now pass goes through the neutral zone, should go down for an icing call, and it will, with 1:12 remaining here in the first period. The Warcats up 3-1. Face off deep in Cincinnati zone. Hinton on the dot. He tries to take the shot right off the face-off, and it goes up into the netting behind the cage, and the face-off will come outside the Cincinnati zone. Up his man, loose puck, dumped in by Reed. Goes in behind the net and tries to get down there. Burner cuts off that clearing attempt. Burner gathers it in the corner. He walks out, takes a shot, save made. It just sits right there, the rebound, and the goalie dives out to cover it up with 50.6 seconds to play here in the first period. Tid, Fury, Weisenberger, Whaley, and Hartwell now. Weisenberger on the dot. One cleanly by the Burgermeister. Shot deflected, goes all the way to Hartwell. He keeps it in, sends it down low. Weisenberger sends it up to Fury. Fury back down to Weisenberger. Tries to send it back out. The Fury gets intercepted, but he still gathers it. Turns around, takes a shot, it's deflected, goes high, and it lands right on top of the net. As Luke Weisenberger takes a shot from the high slot and deflects off a Cincinnati player and lands right on top of the net behind the tender. Weisenberger on the dot again. This time won by the Swords. As they look to get the puck, nice chip. Pitch in there by Whaley. And Weisberg gets a stick on that one. There's a shot by Fury, goes up over the net. Another keep at the point by Whaley. Quick shot, deflected up high by Tid. It goes behind the net. 15 seconds to play, first period. Near side boards. The Swords just look to get out of harm's way as Whaley picks it up inside the blue line with under 10 seconds to play. Potentially one last opportunity for a shot. Hartwell walks in, steps into one, and that goes wide blocker side. Brings all the way around, and we get the buzzer to end the first period of play. Warcats lead 3-1 after one. Goals by Luke Weisberger with 2. And Nolan Burner with the other goal. As the Cats lead 3-1. Sawyer, Woodruff, and Fiala to start the period, along with Sanders and Weiss. Woodruff on the dot. Bouncing puck picked up by the Swords. Nice work there by Sawyer to get a piece of it, but the Swords come away with it. Woodruff bodies his man. And now we're going to get a penalty. Looks like Woodruff going to the box for a slash. He bodied the puck carrier, and then I guess the aftermath was a slashing call. So the Swords are going to go to their second power play of the afternoon. Early second period here. Weisenberger and Fury to come out on the forwards. Weiss and Sanders remain on D. As we wait for the penalty to be put up on the scoreboard. Cincinnati was unsuccessful on their first power play. In fact, the Warcats had the better of the chances, shorthanded. And there we go. The penalty is up on the board. Weisenberger take the draw. He tries to spin away. Cincinnati wins this shot from the point, deflected up off the glass behind Carone. Off the goal line, they try to send it out front, picked off by Weisenberger, and he alertly dumps it out into no man's land. Fury gets a beat on his man. Nice hustle there by Fury, and a puck dribbles towards the net. Oh, I thought it was loose, or I thought it was covered, but somehow it was loose there, and Cincinnati comes back the other way. Near side boards with speed from the Swords. They try to go wide. Sanders, nice stick check on his man. Behind the net, Sanders bodies his guy. Cincinnati remains in control. To the point, D to D they go. Right into the high slot. Sanders tries to step through his guy, and it's dumped in behind the net. Sanders comes down, pesters his guy, and he's able to steal it off. And Cincinnati regathers. There's a backhand blocked in front. Comes back to the point. D to D they go. Back to the long shot blocked by Weisenberger right in the back. There's another shot blocked. The dribbling puck. Weiss this time with the block. Now down low. Weiss battling 1-on-2. He gets upended. There's a pass in front. Shot. Oh, and a sprawling save by Carone. Holy smokes. What a save there on the back door. That 1T from the Cincinnati Swords player. Cincinnati with pressure now. And the Cats are able to finally get this puck out deep as they're going to look for a full line change here. 30 seconds to go here in the power play as the Warcats are able to change up all four penalty killers. Long stretch pass comes all the way down into Cat territory. Whaley's there. Whaley gathers it. Steps around his man, gets tripped up. That should be an obvious 2-minute penalty. Neither ref has their arm up. Not sure, but I saw that the two refs didn't. Tidd now, nice pressure there by Tidd. He gets tied up, a little interfered with as he tries to get on the loose puck. He's out there with Fiala, and now Crone picks that one up. Crone gathering on the near side below us. Cincinnati looks carried in as the penalty expires. Long stretch pass, far side. Miss connected there by the Swords. Whaley, he gathers it, sends it up off the boards to the point, kept in. Long shot, that goes wide. Crone picks it up off the far side, he chips it off the wall. Flagged, don't touch it, flagged by Tidd. Nice job there, otherwise it would have been a hand pass. Tidd walks in, takes a shot, save made. He follows the rebound, he blows a tire on the way to the corner. Fiala now, he picks it up off the wall. Fiala chips it back to Crone. Crone fans on it, but he's trying to chip that one in deep. And now the Swords are able to get it out of his own. Whaley turns around, sends it back into Cincinnati territory, and it goes back and forth to the neutral zone. Hinton off the bench makes the play on the puck. Hinton now, he tries to send it down low to Reisinger. Reisinger sidesteps one man behind the net. Is Reisinger, he sends it to Hinton right out in front, fans on it, and Cincinnati back the other way. Hartwell trying to keep this man to the outs. As the lone forecheckers behind the net, Hartwell pitches his man along the wall and continues the battle. And now he comes with the puck. He then comes across the blue line He drops it to Reisinger. Reisinger steps into one. He brings it over to Hinton. Hinton with the shot. And the goalie is able to see that play. And he makes the stop here with 13:28 to play here in the second period. The Cats lead 3-1. Fiala and Sawyer out there with Hartwell and Sanders. Woodruff on the dot. He wins this one clean back to Fiala, chips it to Hartwell. Hartwell with a shot, bounces off Fiala's feet, and goes right over to Sanders. Sanders spins around, sends it right out in the slot, ends up behind the net. Sawyer gathers it. Sawyer protects the puck, fends off one guy. He looks to set it out front. He does. He finds Fiala. There's a quick shot, and he scores! Oh, he rips that high glove. Great work behind the net by Sawyer, number 32, to find Fiala in a high slot, and he makes no mistake, and the Cats are up 4-1. On the draw, controlled by Cincinnati through the neutral zone. They look to send it to the high slot. They overskate it. Woodruff comes down on the back shot. He chips it up into the neutral zone. Fiala gets a stick on that one. He follows it up. He's with Sawyer. Cincinnati's able to chip it back out, kept in by Woodruff. Back to the Cincinnati DU. Fans on it. Sawyer gathers it, far side corner. Sawyer protects the puck, walks around one man. He's got Woodruff out front. He sends it towards the front of the net. It lands in the blue paint and is covered up by the Cincinnati goalie. We're going to whistle with 12:36 to play, second period. Weisenberger, Fury, and Tidd with Crone and Weiss. Fury to take this face-off. Fury goes forward with it. Comes back to the Swords. They try to send it out to the neutral zone. Crone skates back to gather it. In the near side corner, Crone goes down and sent out front. Cincinnati, they miss that shot. Goes back behind the net. Goes right back out in front. And the net is now off its moorings. And we get the whistle here with 12:15 to play. The clock continues to tick. The clock needs stopped. There we go. 5 seconds ticked off the clock there. Weisenberg will take this draw now on the strong side. He wins that clean back to Alec Crone. Behind the net, Crone, he sends it up to Fury. Can't handle it, but it comes right back to him, and then he chips it up to Weisenberger. Weisenberger, opportunity. He's got Tidd in the middle. He finds him. Tidd steps into one, save made. Now the Swords back the other way. Far side stretch pass into the middle. They go. They split the D. A little partial breakaway coming in. Oh, back here, shot. Carone slides over and makes the save. 11:46 to play. Second period. Whaley, Sanders, Brunner, Hinton, and Reisinger. Hinton on the dot. Won by the Swords. They send that towards the net. Crone steers out the side to Sanders, who then sends it back to the far side corner. Whaley's there. He chips it up to Reisinger. Reisinger overskates it, but he's able to regather, gets it to Hinton. 2-on-1 go the Cats. Hinton with the puck carry. He's got Brunner with him. Hinton walks in. He sends it to Brunner. Oh! Not even sure that got through the goalie. I think the defenseman trying to get back. It might have bounced off his leg. Brunner shoves his man off the puck, and then he picks it up. And he tries to go around his man and can't do so. He's able to gather. He sends it out to Reisinger. Reisinger tries to backdoor it to Hinton. Couldn't do it. And now the Swords look to come away with it. On the far side, the Swords. Now behind the net, Whaley. He finds Sanders near side. Sanders turns. He sends it up. He hits Brunner. Brunner on the near side gets up to Hinton. Hinton. He sends it into the center ice. Oh, just out of the reach of David Reisinger. Reisinger gathers it. He steps off. He's looking for an outlet. Reisinger now spins away from traffic. He's got Hinton in front. He sends it back to Whaley. Long shot, gets blocked, comes back to Reisinger. Reisinger on the far side, tries to send it out front. There's a quick little backhand shot by Hinton. Sits in the top of the crease. Burner with an opportunity. It's in his skates. Swiped away by the Swords, kept in by Hinton. He finds Reisinger on the back door, takes a quick shot, and a save made there by the Cincinnati goalie. And we'll get a whistle here with 10:22 to play. Sawyer, Fiala, and Woodruff now with Hartwell and Crone. Off the draw, Cincinnati wins that one back to their D. They send it off the wall. The forecheck by the Cats. They're able to gather it. Bouncing puck picked up by Sawyer. A little backhand pass to Woodruff. He shoots it off the side of the post. Fiala picks it up. Fiala looks to go cross to Crone, and that would have been offside. The defender blocked it. Nice pass by Crone, gets it to Sawyer. Nice stretch pass here to Woodruff. Woodruff walks his man. Now he sends it. There's a quick shot over to Fiala. He didn't get all of it, but he was able to direct it towards the net. We'll get another whistle with 9:52 to play. Off the draw, Cincinnati looks to win this one. Nice pressure there by Woodruff to get in. He reverses it. Fiala now on the near side corner. Fiala chips it back past his guy, and he gets bumped, and it's rimmed around far side. Sawyer quick on the attack and comes out. Crone tries to get a piece of his man. 2-on-1 go the Swords. Back the other way. Little backdoor pass. Oh, nice defensive play there by Hartwell to get in the way of that pass. And then second attempt comes right back out to the high slot of the Swords. Swords circling. There's a long shot. Crone with the save through a screen. Rebound picked up by Hartwell. He rims it off, takes a wicked off the stanchion, and then Sawyer chips it out. Woodruff bodies his man and takes control of the puck. Woodruff walks in. He tries to send it down to Sawyer, and the puck just dribbles towards the goalie, and he'll cover it up. Sawyer takes a late slash there by the Cincinnati defender with 9:09 to play. Weisenberger on the dot. He's with Fury on the near side boards, Tidd on the inside, Whaley, and Evan Weiss, the D-men. Off the draw. It sits right there. The Swords are able to bank it off the wall, and they're able to chip it out into the neutral. Weiss, last man back. He's able to chip it up to Weisenberger, gathers it. Weisenberger, oh, a nice little drop pass to Tidd. He sends it back to Weisenberger behind the net. And he tries to flip it out front. Comes to Fury. The back door. They're shoveled by Tidd. Save made. Comes all the way back to Weiss. Weiss with a shot. Deflected in front. And they score! Weisenberger, the Burgermeister. The hat-trick goal for Luke. At 8:46 to play here in the second period. Weisenberger with 3 on the score sheet for him this afternoon. The Cats lead 5-1. Weisenberger wins that one to Fury. Fury right back in the zone. Call Fury. He's got Tidd on the back door. He tries to send it to him. Save made. Fury actually got the shot off. Now it's down low. Tidd. He sends it up top of the umbrella. Weiss with a shot near side corner. Takes a wicked hop. Comes back to a Swords player. It's kept in momentarily by Hartwell. Nice job there to recover it. Hartwell sends it right back in. Tidd on the attack. Behind the net goes Josh Tidd. Forcing the rim around, bounces over Weisenberger's stick, and the Swords now look for the long stretch pass. They try to get the breakaway going. Opportunity there, but misplayed, and back check by Weiss to pick it up. Weiss now, long stretch pass, hits Fury, the center dot. Fury across the blue, sidesteps the hit, walks in, takes a shot, steered away by the tender, and it's sent down. No, nice keep there by Sanders. Sanders straddles the blue line as he walks. Chips it down low. Sanders stays with it. He's able to get it down low. Weisenberger, he then tries to find Burner coming off the bench. Comes right back to Luke. He then gets upended, and the Swords come away with it. And another keep in there by Sanders, but the Swords finally say enough of this, and they dump it all the way down for an icing call, and we're going to leave it here. 7.5 to play here in the second period. The Cats lead 5-1. Reisinger, Berner, Sanders, and Crone now. Off the draw. Berner picks up the loose puck, gets it back to Reisinger. Gets caught in his skates a little bit. Comes out to the point where Sanders is able to keep it in. And on the second attempt, the Swords are able to chip it back out into the neutral zone, picked up by Alec Crone. He gains the red line, dumps it in. Behind the net it goes. The Swords reverse it up the near side wall. Pressure there by Hinton and Reisinger. Kept in by Crone. Long shot gets blocked. Off the far side wall, Hinton shoves that in deep. The Swords look to get it out. It's kept in by Sanders just on the blue line. And he dumps that back below the goal line. Reisinger behind the net. He gets interfered with blatantly. No call there. And now it's Berner off the wall. Gets chipped off of his stick. Back to Reisinger. Reisinger tries to step out. And it gets swiped off of his stick back into the neutral zone. Crone gathers it. Crone chips it back up to Berner. Berner, nice little play to himself off the pass. He loses an edge and down he goes. Now the Swords look to come back the other way. On the far side wall, Cincinnati fanned on that shot. Crone looks to regather it, gets a stick on that. Now it comes out on the near side for Berner. Berner skating into space. On his backhand, he tries to dipsy-do around the defender, unable to do so on a long stretch pass to Cincinnati, trying to hit their man off the bench. Picked up by Crone. Crone tries to send it out, gets caught. There's a long shot, and Crone will glove that one. Hold on to it. No whistle. Or, I'm sorry. Gets the whistle with 5:51 to play their second period. Cats up 5-1. Hartwell and Whaley, the D-men, Sawyer, Fiala, and Woodruff up front. Woodruff on the dot. Won by the Swords, comes all the way to the near side defender. Try to get that shot off. Nice hustle there by Sawyer to thwart that plate. He's able to chip it up to Fiala. He's got Woodruff with him. Fiala walks to the front on the forehand. He sends it down low, chipped by Woodruff just wide. He was in tight, not much to get on that one. And now Fiala picks that one back up. He's on the backhand. He tries to send it over to Sawyer. Chips it in to the corner to Woodruff. Woodruff reverses it to Fiala behind the net. Sawyer tries to send it out to Woodruff. He was out front, and it's on the side of the net. It's covered up. 5:18 to play, second period. Look to win this one and come away with it. Drifts into the neutral zone. Whaley plays it to Hartwell. Into his skates. Hartwell is able to keep it out of harm's way, and it's dumped in by the Cats. Fiala gives chase, near side wall. Woodruff plays it. He sends it across the blue paint. Comes out the far side. Whaley, he's able to send that one down low, below the goal line. Behind the net goes Sawyer. Sawyer sends it to Woodruff. Woodruff tries to wrap around it, comes right across the front. The goalie, Fiala, looks to gather it. The Swords unable to get the puck out. The second attempt they do, potential 2-on-1 for Cincinnati. Whaley gets a stick on that one. There's a shot attempt, save made. It's off in the corner. Whaley bodies off his man, and Woodruff comes down and picks up the loose puck. Now it's bouncing puck off the dasher. Tid off the bench, tries to get that one. Can't do so, and now we have a penalty coming up. It looks like this one's to the Swords behind the play. Whaley with a great defensive play on his man. And Cincinnati gets the retaliation penalty. So the Cats do the power play for the first time this afternoon, leading 5-1 with 4:20 remaining in the second period. Sanders and Weiss, the D-men, Tid, Weisenberger, and Fury up front. Off the dot, Cincinnati has control of it. Nice pressure there by Weisenberger. Fury comes down, Tid's there as well. Tid gathers it. Tid, he finds Sanders far side, now his hand can't handle the pass, and it comes comes all the way back to the Warcat blue line. Sanders reverses it back up to Tid. Tid with room across the blue line. He walks into one, a wicked shot. And that's stopped there by the tender. We'll get a whistle. And a face-off, glove side of the Cincinnati goalkeeper. Fury to take this one. Tid on the inside. Weisenberger, the far winger. Face-off one right to Weisenberger. He sends it near side of Weiss. Weiss walks and walks, takes a shot, deflected by Tid in front, goes wide. Back to Weisenberger. He sends it off the boards and crosses up Sanders, and it comes back into the Warcat zone. Weiss gathers it. Weiss with time. Chip pass up to Sanders. Sanders walks to the attacker, gets hooked. Cincinnati has it. Long shot attempt, gloved by Caron. He plays it for Sanders, but the referee blows his whistle to stop the play here. Minute 13 remaining in the power play. 3:33 in the second period. Cats continue 5-1. Hinton, Reisinger, and Berner now out there, along with Alec Brown and Kate Lee. Off the draw, Hinton ties up his man. He's able to chip it up to Reisinger. I'm sorry, that's Berner. Berner now tries to walk through a couple of guys and gets stick checked. The puck comes back to Whaley. Whaley sends it near side to Reisinger. Reisinger on the half wall, looking to set up are the Cats. He loses control. It comes back out the zone. And the Cats are going to have to regroup inside their own blue. Reisinger now trying to gather speed through the neutral zone. He gains the line, then he chips near side to Crone. Crone walking down the half wall. He sends it on net. It goes wide. Comes all the way out. Whaley can't handle the rim around, and he's got to regather it. Crone sets it up. Whaley gathers. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Whaley on the near side wall. Flies through the neutral zone, cuts in at the blue line, tries to walk another guy, gets stick check. Crone picks up the loose puck. Crone with a shot attempt towards the net. Dribbles on and gets covered up. Seconds remaining in the power play. Warcats trying to be a little too fancy, trying to stick handle through one too many guys instead of moving that puck around, especially on the power play. They continue to lead 5-1, approaching the 2.5-minute mark here in the second period. Woodruff now out there with Sawyer, Fiala, Sanders, and Hartwell. Face-off won by Woodruff. Fiala chips it back to Sanders. And it comes out of the zone. Sanders now with room. He walks into open space. Rolls off his stick, and Cincinnati is able to dump it all the way down as the penalty expires. Brown sets it up for Hartwell. The net is Hartwell. He fans on the clearing attempt. Luckily, it's overskated by the Cincinnati player. Then sends it up to Fiala, who chips it out into the neutral zone. Right below us, Fiala battling along with Sanders. Sanders comes away with it. Sanders then chips it up to Fiala, kicks it over to Sawyer. Sawyer at the top of the circle. He cuts in, rolling puck. He follows it up. Sawyer walks out on the near side. He keeps following it up. He bodies his man, and Sanders is able to keep that puck in. Near side wall, bodies converge at the blue line, and the Cats are able to keep that one in. Woodruff comes away with it. Woodruff down low, trying to find an open man. Fiala comes down to help out. Fiala now, he reverses it back to Woodruff. Woodruff, the top of the circle with room. He reverses it, again, loses it, and the Swords come away with it. Now, back the other way, opportunity for the Swords. An off-angle shot, quick shot off the side of the net, was high up in the air. Brown gathers it, and he gets a little stick check there by the Swords player. Give it right back. 1:16 to play, second period. Weisenberger, Tid, and Fury. Brown. Whaley out there. Off the dot. Tid has it on the near side boards. He's battling two guys. He's able to chip it down to Crone. Crone, far stretch pass to Fury. Fury cut through the neutral zone with speed. 2-on-1 developing with Weisenberger. He's got Tid as well. Fury there. Takes a quick shot. Save made. Sits right in the crease. Swiped away by the defender. And Cincinnati's able to come away with it. Far side across the blue line. Back check by Tidd. He picks up the loose puck. Tidd then sends it up to Fury. Didn't see it. And the Swords look to come back away with it. 45 seconds to play. Tidd with the active stick keeps that puck in the zone. And it might have went up into the Warcat bench, so we do get a whistle with 36.3 seconds to play here in the second period. The Warcats lead 5-1. Face-off outside the Sword zone. Hinton, Reisinger, and Berner with Whaley and Crone. Face-off one by Hinton. Goes to Berner. Berner steps into one. Oh! And he picks the corner. Bardowski on the 10D goes Berner. Holy smokes. What a twisted wrister that was from the top of the slot. As he puts the Cats up 6-1. His second of the afternoon. That was a snipe. Seconds remain here in the second period. Tries to go forward with it. Cincinnati looks to regather, but Hinton comes back, sends it to Berner, chips it back to Hinton. Reed, far side corner. He sends it down low to Berner, gets that shot off, but it goes wide. 15 seconds to play. Hinton, top of the zone, keeps it in. Blue line, there's a long shot, gets blocked in front, hit Berner. And Cincinnati steers that one off into the corner. Berner Gazza sends it out front to Hinton. Hinton back to Crone. There's a quick shot. It goes up into the netting. And with that, we'll end the second period of play. And the Cats lead the Swords 6-1 after 2. Keeping an eye out here, see if we're going to get an ice cut or not. Looks like we are. That voting guy wasn't quite sure. We'll have an ice cut, so we'll get about 12 to 15 minutes here. Gather ourselves. We'll be back as the Cats are leading 6-1 after 2. Alright, we are back. The third period of play about to begin. The Warcats with a 6-1 lead. 3 goals for Weisberger, 2 goals, 1 goal burner, and it's a single tally by Carson Fiella. Adds up to the 6-1 lead here. Both teams, I believe, are at full strength. We start the third period, 5-on-5 on it. Period will be Burner, Hinton, and Reisinger, along with Whaley and Crone on D. Hinton wins that draw, and the ref says my bad as the Swords didn't have their D-men out. Reisinger to the top of the circle. He loses it into the near side corner. He tries to shovel it behind the net. It's picked up by the Swords. Backhanded up on the far side boards. It's chipped away. It does come out of the zone, but it's dumped right back in by Crone. Another up pass. Crone tries to keep that one in. It bounces up into the window, and the Swords look to come away. Off angle shot off Crone's shoulder and into the glass. It goes behind the net. Whaley pitches off his man. Crone now comes down to help out. It's sent out front. Whaley gets a stick on that one. He gets positioning on his man. He's able to shovel it up the wall to Burner. Burner cuts in. Across the blue line goes Burner. He then sends it back door to Reisinger. There's a quick shot hole. It goes rifling over the net up the near side. It comes out into the neutral zone. Cincinnati with speed. Crone gets back. Dumps it far side corner. Sent behind the net. Crone's got to regather it. Oh, and he just shuts his man down. Weisberger picks it up, gets it to Burner. Burner, he then sends it out the far side. Cincinnati back into Warcat territory. Whaley down low, fending off one man. He gathers it. He's looking for some space. He tries to get through a guy, and he gets swiped off. His stick goes right to Weisberger. And then one small move to the blue line puts the Cats offside here with 15:26 to play the third period. Tid, Weisberger, and Fury now. With Sanders and Weiss, I believe. Tid chips that one into Sword zone. Comes around near side. Weiss on the pinch, keeps that in. That's his far side. Sanders plays it off the far side boards. Down low is Sanders, circling behind the net with possession to the top of the circle. Tries to find Fury on the far side. Fury battling 1-on-2. And the Swords are able to get that puck out. Weiss gives chase, and actually call icing on that one. A little bit of a surprise. Normally the refs will let a puck like that go. Face off deep in Swords territory. Sawyer, Woodruff, Fiella, Whaley, and Hartwell. Woodruff, clean win to Fiella. tries to get over to Hartwell, and it's chipped out into the neutral zone, covered by Whaley. Whaley across the red line, loses an edge, and the Swords pick it up. Back and forth through the neutral zone they go. Across the blue, Fiala. He's got Woodruff with him. Fiala takes a shot. It goes wide. He had the far side corner picked. Missed the net by a couple feet, and it comes all the way down into Cat territory. Whaley gathers it with speed. Whaley, he gets bodied off the puck, and then he returns the favor, and the puck stays in the Cincinnati zone. They try to shovel it out. Fiala kept it in momentarily, and now Cincinnati down the near side wall. Fiala on the back check. Carone comes out with a pinch. Gets a stick on that one, and it goes wide. Now it comes in high into the zone. Long shot, gets deflected wide. Now it's sent out front, try to bank it off Carone, I believe. That doesn't work. Now they try to send it out front, Cincinnati does, and the errant pass goes all the way back behind their net. Full line change for the Cats. Reisinger and Burner out, along with Carone and Weiss. Hint now, he overskates it. Cincinnati back the other way. Nice back check by the captain to gather it up. Feeling the pressure, he dumps it back to Weiss, who gathers it behind the goal line. Weiss behind the net now. Pass it up to Reisinger. Reisinger, long stretch pass to Burner. Across the blue line he goes. Burner at the top, he takes a shot, gets deflected, up and into the netting. We're going to face off to the right of the goal. 13-19 left here. 13. On the draw. He wins the face-off. In fact, he gathers it himself and sends it down low to Burner. Burner walks to the high slot. He takes a shot, and that goes wide. At the far side boards, Hinton gets it down to Reisinger. Reisinger hits back to Hinton, chips it over to Carone. Carone turns, fires once, and where's that? Goalie made the save, but it got stuck under his pad. 13 minutes flat remain. Wins this one back to Reisinger, who's fending off one player, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Carone regathers. He then sends it up off of Hinton's blade and into the Cincinnati zone. Hinton on the pinch. Up the near side boards. Reisinger walks away, cutting through again. Too many guys. Too many moves there. In tight. And the Swords are able to come away with it into the neutral zone. Nice back check by Carone. Reisinger also gets back. He picks up the loose puck. Across the blue line goes David Reisinger. Stick check, comes right to Burner. Burner fending off his man. He spins, he sends it back over to Reisinger. Reisinger fans on it and then tries to send it down low to Hinton. He doesn't get anything on it, and the Cincinnati player just shovels it right to his own goalie, who has to cover it up with 12:09 to play. Tidd, Whaley, and Sanders. Fury on the dot here. Gives it back to Weisenberger. Nice pass on the back door to Sanders, just out of his reach. He chips it in behind the net to Tidd. Tidd gets bodied off, but he stays with it. Weisenberger comes out to help out. He finds Whaley on the back. Whaley unable to keep it in. And the Swords chip it back out into the neutral zone. It comes back to Whaley. Bouncing puck. Far side to Tidd. He's got Weisenberger in front. Tidd didn't see him. It was wide open. Weisenberger now gathers it, rims it around near side. Whaley comes down on the pinch. Whaley follows it up. As Weisenberger gets dumped in the middle. Now Weisenberger plants his man into the wall as the Swords look to come away with it. On the near side, Fury, nice back check. The Swords still with control of it. Comes out to Tidd. Josh Tidd through the neutral zone with speed. He goes wide. He then tries to cut in. The puck rolls off his stick. He sticks with it, though. He sends it back to the point. Sanders, he gets bodied off the puck, and it comes down to the far side corner. And it's sent down by Cincinnati. That'll be an icing call, so we're going to leave the camera right here. We'll have a stoppage of play with 10:58 to play, third period. Cats up 6-1. Woodruff, Viola, and Sawyer now with Hartwell and Weiss. Woodruff on the draw. He wins it back when Cincinnati gathers it. Nice job by Viola to steal it. He gets it down to Sawyer. Cincinnati, though, with control behind the net. Chipped up along the near side wall. Cincinnati through the neutral zone, 2-on-1 potentially here down low. Cincinnati with it. They try to backdoor pass. It's out of the reach. And on the back check is Sawyer, who picks it up. Sawyer then sends it up to Woodruff, crosses him up, and Cincinnati back in the neutral zone, gives it right back up. Sawyer picks it off. Sawyer then tries to cut into the middle and gets swiped off of his stick. Comes back to Hartwell. Hartwell with a long shot through traffic out the other side. Weiss chips it down low. Sawyer off the wall, sends it to Viola. Viola pressured behind him, gets it down to Woodruff. Woodruff cycles low to Sawyer. Viola, he sends it out to Weiss, who came off the blue line. Nice try there. And Cincinnati trying to come out the other way. Viola able to backtrack and get it over to Weiss. Weiss, nice long up pass, tries to hit Woodruff far side. It's a bouncing puck in the blue line. Sawyer dumps it in. The Cats go for a line change. All 5 Cats to the bench. Berner, Crone, Hinton, Reisinger, and Sanders out there as Reisinger picks off that pass. Now Reisinger battling off the boards. He's got Hinton down low. He goes to hit it. Oh! Hinton had the open cage and he fans on it and it goes wide. A nice pass by David Reisinger. Now far side, Crone steps into one. Shot goes wide behind the net. Reisinger, he turns, sends it right out to the high slot. Hinton's there. Long shot off a defender and into the corner. Berner picks it up. Berner then tries to find an open man. Berner getting molested behind the net there. And the far side is Crone now. Crone sends it out to Reisinger. Reisinger sets it up, takes a shot. Save made. Rebound comes all the way out. Berner gathers it. Berner now. He walks to the top. He rips one high over the net. Comes out near side to Sanders. Sanders down low. Reisinger. Reverses it. Far side corner. There's Berner. Berner gets tripped up. Cincinnati with control of it behind their own net. Good pressure there. Reisinger gets it to Hinton. Doesn't get the shot away. Second attempt. That goes wide. Nice work down low by these Cats on the forecheck behind the net. Forcing the rim around. Sanders tries to get over here. Gets off his stick and comes down as the Cats look to change him up. Goes all the way back behind the net. Caron sets it up for Sanders. Sanders tries to walk a guy and he loses it, and then Sanders blows a tire, and there's a quick shot. Caron with the save. He plays it off to Sanders. Sanders now. Lots of room on that far side wing. He sends it on near side to Tid. Nice pass there by Sanders, and Tid gets a shot off and a nice save. Cincinnati tries to stretch past. Fury intercepts that one. Shot attempt gets blocked. Swords able to come away with it out of their own zone momentarily. Hartwell gets it up to Tid. Nice keep in there by the ref. Thank you very much. And it's dumped in by Weisenberger. Hartwell gathers that, dumps it back in as the Cats gain the line and go back to work. Tid on the forecheck. Forcing the rim around. It comes all the way out to Hartwell. Hartwell steps into one. Long shot goes off the side of the net. Weisenberger gets it. That's deflected wide behind the net. Viola now. Viola. He's got Weiss going to the net. Viola gathering, looking for an open man. He finds Weisenberger at the top of the zone. There's a long shot, goes wide off the near side wall. Weiss plays it. Steps around his man. Loses it for a moment. And he's able to chip it down into the zone. And Cincinnati's going to send it the length of the ice for an icy call. And we'll get a whistle here with 6:50 to play the third period. Bouncing puck, won by the Cats. A spin-around shot by Woodruff goes wide. Hartwell on the pitch the other way, can't keep it in. Sawyer comes back to support. He's able to get it to Hartwell, who chips it back into the Cincinnati zone. On the attack is Viola. pass attempt goes out to Woodruff and ends up right back in deep by Sawyer. Cincinnati, another rumor out, picked up by Hartwell. Long shot, and that one's gloved and held on to. 6:19 to play. Burner taking the draw here, hitting along the boards, rising around the inside. Bouncing puck picked up by Cincinnati. And it's kept in by Fury playing D. Burner now sends it to the near side corner. Cincinnati looking to gather speed. And here puck comes all the way back out into the neutral zone. Cincinnati has it. Cincinnati on the near side tries to walk around Crone. Crone keeps him to the outside. Forced around the perimeter. Cincinnati pumps the brakes. Long, errant shot that goes way wide. Now comes out all the way to Burner. Burner's got Reisinger far side. He hits David on a breakaway. Reisinger, quick shot, and he scores. Reisinger buries the perfect feed from Burner. And the Cats go up 7-1. Now in the neutral zone off a long stretch pass from Crone. Tid at the top of the circle, loses control of the puck. It comes out of the zone. Whaley gather it, dump it right back in. On the forecheck is Weisenberger. A long stretch pass comes right out to Crone. He settles it down off the boards to Weisenberger at the blue line. Fury gathers it, and they're going to blow that one dead. We're offside with 5 minutes left. Sanders wins that. He gathers that after the face-off win. It's sent into Sawyer. Sawyer with a quick shot goes high and wide. Cincinnati looks to come back away with it. The other way they come on the back check. Woodruff picks it up. Numbers the other way are the Cats 3-on-2. Woodruff, high pass to Sawyer. Sawyer walks in, save made. A high shot. Cincinnati looks to come back the other way. Cincinnati walks to the top of the zone. Nice back check there. Puck shoveled towards Corone. He'll cover it up with 4:22 to play. Fury out there along. He's taking the draw. He's out there now with Reisinger and Burner, and I believe Hinton's taking a spot on D here. So I'm not sure if one of our D is down or hurt, but a couple of forwards now have taken a shift on D. Now there's a pass towards the front of the net picked up by Hinton. Hinton getting pestered. And it's sent in behind the net. Hartwell then reverses it back the way it came. On the goal line is Cincinnati player. Nice play there by Fury to get a stick on that one. He gets tangled up in the net. The far side corner goes Hartwell. Battling one-on-one. Hartwell is able to sidestep a couple guys, and they're able to get the puck out. Nice work there by number 90. Now the Swords back the other way. Kicked off in the neutral zone by Fury. Fury across the blue line. He's got Burner with him. He dumps it in and continues to follow it up in the near side corner. Fury bodies his man. Reisinger looks to pick it up and it goes past him. Cincinnati back the other way. Speed on the outside. Hartwell tries to get a piece of his man. It comes out front. Off of Hartwell's skates. Hinton picks up the loose puck. He then sends it up to Burner. Burner splits the D. Burner fending off one guy. Nice defensive play there by Cincinnati. And actually, they're going to take a penalty there, a hooking call, I believe. What started out as a good defensive play ended with a hooking call by the Cincinnati player. So with 2:59 to play here in the third period, the Cats will go to the power play, leading 7-1. Tid gathers it though and gets a shot off. Goes back to Sanders. He directs one towards the net. Loose puck goes right out to Weisenberger. Shot. There's a spinner MS shot by Tid that goes wide. Sanders now picks it up. Sends it to the point. Viola. Backdoor pass Weisenberger. He sends it right across the crease. Off the corner comes out far side. Viola. Nice job there hustling to keep that puck in. Sanders now tries to chip it back to Viola, who then swipes at it. Comes out to Whaley. Whaley with a quick shot. That goes high up over the net. Sanders gathers it. Sanders in the far side corner tries to send it out front. Swords trying to get rid of it. Nice back check there by Sanders to keep dumping it out. And as the pass goes right to Whaley, and Whaley sends it far side to Fiala. Minute 13 to go in the power play. Far side Weisenberger sends it down low to Tid. Behind the net is Josh Tid. Tid finds Fiala right now. Slide. Oh, and he whiffs on the opportunity. And back the other way come the Swords one-on-one. Whaley trying to get back in there. He fences man to the outside. Carone, he's there. He slams the short side. And now a long stretch pass the other way. Sanders has it. He's got Fury down low. He finds Fury on. A nice save there by the Cincinnati goalie. Fury gathers the rebound and sends it back to the point. It's then sent back down low. Now Sanders gathers off the side of the net. He finds Burner out front, and Burner buries it. Off the post and in, and that's Burner's third goal of the game. And the Cats on the power play make this one 8-1. 1:23 to play third period. Burner now out there with Sawyer and Reisinger, and on D with Hartwell. So we've got 2 hat tricks today. One from Burner, one from Weisenberger, and then Fiala and Reisinger are the other 2 goal scorers. Under a minute to play here as Hartwell jumps the play, dumps it in. Rimmed by the Swords, kept in by Hartwell. He gets it down to Reisinger, overskates it, Fury picks it up. That was Sawyer up top. Sorry, Reisinger now down low. Sawyer gets a stick on that one. Cincinnati looks carried out of their own zone. Oh, nice body there by Hartwell. And a back check by Sawyer. Back behind the net. Hinton picks up the loose puck. 20 seconds to go. Hinton with speed. He's got space and he walks through everybody. Hinton comes in. Oh, the goalie comes out. I think surprised everybody. He came out on that poke check. Nice play there. 10 seconds to go here. Hartwell. He sends it to the top. Reisinger. Quick shot block. Second opportunity. Blocked again. The final buzzer. That does it from the Ice House down here at Nationwide Arena. The Warcats beat the Cincinnati Swords 8-1. The Warcats back in action tomorrow afternoon, 5 p.m. as they will play their first OSHL League game, taking on the visiting Miami Redhawks. The game is at Chiller North. If you're unable to join us in person, then tune in on Facebook and we'll have this game for you live. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow.